Okay, hello everybody. Welcome. I'm Heather Powers from Humblebeads. Yay! It's been feels like forever since I've done a video. It's only been a hot minute though. Well, welcome. If you're here, say hello. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know who's tuning in on a Friday. And so if you're new here, if this is your first time, I'm Heather Powers from Humblebeads. As I said, I'm a bead maker, jewelry designer, author, illustrator, and your all-around creative muse. And today is the Vintaj VIP subscription unboxing. So my friends at Vintaj have sent me this subscription box, and I open it up, take a look and see what's inside, share with you, and make some jewelry from it. So hello, Rose, Jonalyn, hello, Julie, Eugenia, Donna, Lynn, welcome you guys. Guys ready for a weekend? This is a big weekend. Hopefully you can fit in some of our programs this weekend in between your summer fun. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, this weekend is the Great Bead Extravaganza. And on Sunday, July 24th at 12:45 p.m., I will be doing my presentation and sharing the Nautical Knots kits program. And so just wanted to get that little bit of business out of the way before we start. Hi Cheryl and Janice, Donna, June, Candy, Brenda, welcome you guys. So raise your hand or give me a heart if you've already opened your subscription box and created something from it. I know this is the end of June? Heading into the end of June, and we're just now getting to it, but that's okay. We've been having construction at our house, and it was not conducive to videos. Hi, Marcia, you are live with us. Thanks for joining. Oh, Rose, you're getting over a bad cold, so lots of rest for you. I always feel like summer colds are the worst, aren't they? All right, so Vintaj VIP box, they send you $150 worth of goodies every month for $39.95, and you can get this at vintaj.com, and you can see how to spell it with a J at the end there. And if you're new to Vintaj, let me just go over a few points. Number one, I love Vintaj and use it all the time in almost every one of my jewelry designs. So I'm telling you guys, this is something that I use as a jewelry designer and love their components. So their components are made in the US. They have eco-friendly finishes. Anything you can do with a piece of metal, you can do with a Vintaj piece of metal. So you can do all sorts of metal and wire work with it. And you can see the little list there of all the fun things you can do. Rose, you haven't opened it yet. Yay! So this is a surprise for you too. Okay, so let me get in here real quick. I'm going to take out the letter that has my name on it. Okay, so this looks like a super fun group of things to play with. Oh, I see something I'm very excited about. Okay, so in each kind of my camera's a little close up today. That's okay. So you get an inspiration card, and it looks like we have this super fun grouping of flowers and leaves and all sorts of really interesting things I haven't seen before. And of course, the designs are, the boxes are centered around the birthstone every month. So this would be ruby, and they've gone with more of a pink ruby color, which is really pretty. Ooh, look at this. They got out the Vintaj colorful soul paints there to really add some life to their components. I love all of these. So if you do make something, don't forget to hashtag, if you share on social media, hashtag Vintaj VIP, so that I think they do a drawing every month. Don't count. I'm not 100% sure about that. I should have checked before. said anything, but it's always good. And you can look up this hashtag if you want to see what other Vintage subscribers are making. Aw, Amanda, thanks. I've missed you guys too. And hi, Lynn from Montreal. And yes, Lynn, I agree that Vintage makes the very best ear wires. If you have any trouble with metal sensitivities, give Vintage brass ear wires a try, because they have no nickel in them, and a lot of times people can wear them even though they can't wear the other. Okay, so we have quite a fun mixed bag of stuff here. And we have these cool copper suns, and I am 100% sure these are Vintage subscription box exclusive, so you won't be finding these on the website anywhere. They are just for Vintage, for the subscription box. Here is one of their pewter pieces. I believe this is one that was designed for the artisan market collection that they did, so that is a really pretty piece. I love it. Is it called a Thunderbird? Oh, I don't know if I don't know if I said that right, but it's definitely a Southwestern design inspired, and it's a really beautiful piece. Pewter, very heavy. All right, we got some metal charms. Oh goodness, sorry guys. Some metal charms, and these again are Vintage box exclusives. I haven't seen these anywhere on the Vintage site. Super fun stuff. Hi, my friend Anne from Gardan Beads. Hello, hello. Ooh, these are really cool. Hammered rings. We have 2 of those in the copper finish. We have 2 little brass pieces with a dotty texture. This is just like a super fun box. I love everything about it. Journey. Yes. Anyone taking any vacations this summer? Oh, I can see I have paint on my hand. Thought I'd gotten all of that. And Aztec feel too. Yes, definitely Southwest American and South America feel. All of it. I love it. Some filigree pieces, and these are fun. They're concave, so they dip in on one side and they protrude on the other. So, I don't know. Could do something fun where you capture something inside of there and attach it with jump rings. And you have like this little filigree pillow. Okay. And here we go with the brass pieces. And this is really cool. It's almost like a mandala, but without the fancy stuff on the inside. Yeah, I'm just, let's call this like a world beat. Said that when music's a fusion of all different cultures, they call it world beat. And so, yeah, I'm totally feeling that. Because these feel like from the other side of the world, kind of Indian. Oh, I love this piece. A wire frame with a little leaf that goes with it. You could definitely see me doing some layering with this piece. I love that. Oh yeah, good for Rivolis, Michelle. That's so true. Hello, Michelle from Hawaii. You probably always feel like you're on vacation. I don't know. Maybe it's not as glamorous when you live in Hawaii, but I can't imagine that being the truth. It has to be pretty incredible every day. Okay, I'm really loving that piece. I'm going to have a really hard time deciding what to do here with all of these goodies. All right, now we have 2 little bezels, and they almost remind me of like little mirrored charms that you see on clothing. So those are super fun. And what's this little guy? He's almost too tiny for my old eyes to see. Here we go. He's a little sun in there. I'm not sure what the other symbols are. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. I got a tiny little daisy flower with, you can use it as a connector. I like that. I'm seeing a lot of things in this box that are subscription box only that aren't on the website at all. So this is quite a little treasure trove. Here's another little flower. Here's some interesting little filigree charms that would look cute for earrings. Have a crescent moon design. Not sure how you could use this in a variety of different ways. Kind of like this with different things hanging off. Almost looks like a smile that way though. So I'd probably try to do something more traditionally moon with it. And how adorable, a cactus. I love this. Chris, I'm glad you stopped in to say hi to us, and I hope you have a great weekend. And I'm sorry you have to catch us on the replay, but sometimes that's the way it goes for the weekend, right? Okay, now we have some chain. This is a cool brass chain, like a ball and chain. Ball and chain, I'm not sure if that's right. It's like the ball chains. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It has that same kind of construction where they're on the little metal pieces in between, and then the ends have rings at the end, so we can actually attach a clasp to this if we wanted to, or we could do this as the back and have wire jump rings attached to the front. So something to think about. Yes, Lynn, you can bead the frames. Totally. There's a lot of things you could bead. Candy Cooper was doing some beading on her page this week. Now, these, did you guys get 2 of these, or did I just luck out and get 2 of these? Let me know. Did you guys get 2, or did I get 2? And it doesn't say in here, but I know that I'm pretty sure these are designs from Summer Wind Art, and so you know, maybe produced by Vintaj, but it definitely looks like Ashley's designs. And they're wooden pieces that have been hand painted for you. Love, love, love these. I feel like this has to happen right now. You guys, I really don't know what I'm going to pick here. There's so many cool things, and are so like a little frustrated with myself because I thought this month was ruby, but maybe it's not ruby, and so I made a bunch of red beads that do not go with pink. So I'm gonna have to see what I have in my Humblebeads stash that are pink. I do love pink occasionally. I'm not a huge pink fan, but there's a lot of fun things here to play with. And so you get all of these check glass, some crystal. Here's the Rivolis. We could use that little one and make a pillow. And then lots of fun little check glass pieces. And this is just a super bright, fun, colorful palette. I like the kind of purplish tones we have in here, along with some peach or light pink. I guess they're not peach, but light pink, and then some hot fuchsia. So fun color palette, fun pieces to play with. Okay guys, I gotta get my thinking cap on here. What a fun group though. Let me try to get it all on the screen here so you guys can see it all in its full glory. What would you design with? What's catching your attention first? I always love to hear from you guys. So tell me, what pieces would you have to play with right away? I'm gonna have a really, really hard time deciding, honestly. I see so many possibilities here. I have a feeling I'm going to be coming back to this box for quite a few days, making new pieces, and that's the fun of it. So Ruby is July, and I guess Ruby comes in all different colors, so these are the beads I had made to play with. So I don't know if that quite matches. What do you guys think? Red and pink? Are you a fan? I kind of did it a little bit here. I did red, orange, and pink. So I'm not sure. And then I had these little red poppy type pendants, but I'm not thinking it's not quite catching it for me. So let me see what I have in my stash. You guys think it matches? These ones probably match, right? That works together, doesn't it? Can we call that? You know, if you use pieces that are next to each other on the color wheel, they're analogous colors and they do go together. So pink, orange, red would all go together. Let's see what I have. Oh, I do have some tiny little red birds. Maybe. What do you guys think? We'll try. We'll see what I come up with. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm going to stick with the disc beads and go from there. Okay, so guys, what do you think? Aztec suns for earrings. Yeah, I definitely feel like that would be a good pair of earrings. The mandala is really cool, isn't it, Stephanie? Yes. Oh, you like the birch beads? I'm gonna have a whole bunch of these on my website right after the show here. So I made 20 pairs. So I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but Tammy, you think you would do the Rivoli in here and then fold over the edges? Yeah, to kind of capture it. Oh yeah, and then you could do two, and then you wouldn't have to make a pillow. I'm like, why do I want a pillow? I don't know. It would just be fun, right? I think that would be kind of a cool little connector of some kind. Em, you're here! Yay! All the way from the other side of the world. Welcome, welcome. All right, Cassandra. Yes, hello. All right, guys. So, what do we think? Oh, you like the beads with the orchidish colors in them, Michelle. Those ones. Yeah, those ones really match well. Well, let's see. There is a lot here. And I'm not 100% sure which direction I really want to go. This is the fun part where you guys just get to see me with like a deer in the headlights. Rosemary, I may be attracted to this as a pillow because I like the idea of sleeping. Yes. I don't know. I like something different about that. Like it's like a hidden gem. I'm like, it's almost like something from the Marvel universe. God, I'm so nerdy. Shame on me. Okay, I'm liking the silver bird. Oh, you know what? I think I just need to just not think too much and jump in here. And can you grab my pliers behind me? The teal ones, the cutters. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, this is really cool. What would you guys do with this? Let me see what Jess did with it, because Jess always has great ideas on here. And so, oh, look, Jess is always so stinking clever. So she used this little component to capture it and glued it in place. That's really cool. Okay, so I'm definitely going to play with these little beads here that match so well. And, you know, maybe, just maybe, I don't want to do something that simple. Okay, sorry guys, I'm indecisive. Okay, so when I don't know what to do, the first thing I'm going to do is take away the pieces that I'm not going to use for this project. And somehow, maybe, hopefully, the process of elimination will help the design process here. I'm kind of thinking maybe something with this, like a whole bunch of cool stuff hanging down from it. Maybe. Let's see, I think I'll save those cool suns for a different day, and probably those and these. All right. So let's see what we got here. I'm just not 100% sure which way I want to go. Just playing, seeing what looks good together. Oh, Michelle, you'd bead bezel the big stone. You're a seed beater, huh? Yeah, that's a great idea. I actually don't know how to do that kind of stuff. So, okay. I kind of feel like there's something here, but I'm not sure. Probably should have had a cup of chai tea before I started so I'd be more awake. More design possibilities. Okay, no, Vanja, I'm good. I don't think tea's really going to solve my issue. As much as I would like it to. Okay. Maybe something there. Oh, just put this inside here. That's a good idea, but I don't quite want to do the same thing that Jess did. Do try to do something a little different every time. I kind of want to use this somehow as a connector for a little collection of things. I keep going back to that. Yeah, the Thunderbird would look cool as a bracelet, Lauren. That's true. Make the sunflower and cactus links. Oh. You guys are filled with all sorts of great things. I should go back. Kathy, I'm glad. I really want to go see Thor this weekend, so probably that's why that's on my mind. Let's see. You'd love to see what I do with the big gem. I don't know if I have the design skills to do something with that big gem on camera. Start with earrings to get inspired. Oops. That's a good idea. Jenna, yes, definitely. Lauren said, make the sunflower and cactus links. Wanda, I kind of love you. She said, put that arc reactor in the center of the mandala and let the geek flag fly. Yes. Paint the gold flower to put in the middle. Oh, that's another one. Gina, you're on fire. Okay. All right. Not a problem. I just need to decide what I want to do, because this is just all sorts of gorgeousness. I love everything here, and I'm going to have fun with this. gonna throw things around a little, see what I got. Maybe something, maybe nothing. I kind of like that pillow. Keep coming back to that. I'm just moving things around, guys, because when I don't know what to do, this is what I would do in my studio. Usually it's because everything's a mess thrown on the table. And then I would go for it and see what I came up with. All right, keep moving components around until something grabs me. Okay, I do like this. I do feel like there's... my heart's here. Haha, literally. Oh, goodness. Someone should smack me for that one. But I also feel like there's something that I want to do with this little collection. You know, okay, I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna stick my little pillow in the middle. And I'm going to use this with some little doodads on the side to get this going. Okay. All right, I think I got something here, guys. No, too much. That's the other thing. You have to know when to say when, right? Know when too much is too much. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go for it. See what I got. I feel like I still have a second little design here. Maybe I'll just do 2 quick little pendants. Right? Why not? There's no rules. It's my party. Playing with some of these smaller pieces to maybe go on the side. It's probably gonna hurt to try to poke holes in this, but I will go for it. And I just mean it will hurt because it's gonna take all my hand strength. This is the 1.5 millimeter hole punch that I'm using here. Oh, you guys came up with all sorts of good ideas. I'm not sure if I can punch this. You're gonna give me the other one? Okay. Yeah, I might have to wire wrap around it. I'm gonna try to use the little helicopter hole punch. Sometimes that can go through heavier gauge metal, and this, guys, this is a chunk of metal. This is a lot. Okay, this is the one I need, the small one. Okay, so this is not technically called a helicopter hole punch, but that's what we call it around here. So I'm going to make sure it's where I want it to be. And I'm going to try not to break it. Feels like it's gonna break. Oh, Jess would kill me. Oh. Just do it. Vintaj is over there going, do Do it. Oh no. Almost got through, guys. Let me try that again.
Do it on the back side.
No, because then it will punch through. Vange's idea was to do it on the back side, but if you do it on the back side, then your metal's gonna, you can already see it has like a weird mark that it's going to punch through to the other side. So drink your coffee, relax, guys. We'll get this. Wanda, you're a ruthless casting director. You like to say next. I like that. It just fell off. Okay, so I'm wire wrapping to attach this. Yeah, just cracking up. All right, let's pull out some 20 gauge natural brass wire here. You know, creativity is just about finding ways things do and don't work. So I'm going to, and I'm just going to pretend that little dot's not even there. And you're going to too. I've commanded it. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm going to do just 2 wraps around on the bottom here. And then grab my pliers and tighten that up just a little bit more to the pendant. Sometimes when you make a mistake on your jewelry like that, you get the privilege of knowing it's going to be yours and yours alone. So, not to worry, Michelle. We got it worked out. Okay, I think I'm going to add a little tiny bead on here, just for a little tiny bit of color. Oh, do I want to do that? No, let me redo this, guys. I was not thinking clearly. For some reason, I was thinking I was going to do just a drop here with nothing on it and wire wrap back up around it, but that is not what's going to happen. And you know what I'm going to do? Okay, reaching over really far with my short little T-Rex arms to get some wax linen in this cool magenta color. Pull out good scissors. Yes, Wanda, I like that. Sometimes creativity is a matter of eliminating what doesn't work. Okay, so let's go with what does work. And I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I'm going to do this. Here we go. I'm going to do a lark's head knot. Probably doing this backwards. Because, you know, why not? So made a loop and pulling the 2 ends through. Oh yeah, that's totally backwards. I don't know how I manage that sometimes. I'm pretty sure that would be backwards too. Oh no, I'm stuck in a knot loop. Okay. Why am I having such a hard time? All right. Here we go. No! Alright. It doesn't go that way, it goes this way, right? So says my brain, but we'll see. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I was having such a hard time with that. Alright guys, here we go. Covering this up with some wax linen so nobody knows our secret except for you and me, and we're not telling anybody, are we? And I'm going to get these two really close together and stick them through my disc bead. I might have to cut these. I'm going to cut these at an angle really close to each other and twist them so we can get that through. I will get these through. What do you guys think when you watch me doing this? Do you like yell at your screen of ways you would do it? You're like, Heather, what are you thinking? Okay. I'm going to not drive myself crazy. This, my friends, is a pin vise or a mini hand drill. And this is what we use to drill holes in our beads. And I'm just going to make this hole just a tiny bit bigger, so this will slide through, and then I won't have to fight with it. What do you think of that? Pretty genius, right? Okay. Now I'm going to tie a knot on the bottom one. And I'm using the knot almost as a spacer here to add a little something something there. And now I'm going to take the two sides of the wax linen and crisscross them over on each side of the jump ring. And ooh, I can see this jump ring isn't quite closed enough, so that's going to be the next step. And beads went flying. Lordy. Okay. Just want to make sure this is closed completely. Alright, now I'm going to do this on either side, crisscrossing the two threads so that I can tie it underneath my bead. There we go. Pull that up nice and tight there. I'm going to tie it above, I'm going to turn it over and tie it again, and then I'm going to turn it to the front and tie it a third time, just to make sure that that's really on there, you know? Don't want to lose anything precious here. And I think I'm going to give this a little tiny haircut, kind of at the edge of both of the sides here. Barbara, that probably would have been the smarter idea. Barbara said she would have just put earring wires on these cool hearts and called it a day. See, why do I always have to try to be fancy? Okay. Oh, I love that, guys. Now, let's get these attached on here, and I'm just going to use a series of jump rings to do this. So I think I'll use 2 8mm and then 2 slightly larger 9mm jump rings to do the attaching. Grab my pliers. layers. And so putting these on this way, these guys are just gonna kind of float around on the pendant, which I'm okay with. Okay, so my math says I need one jump ring in between. So I'm going to get my teeny tiny one so that it just kind of blends in there. Okay, so you guys got plans for the weekend? Who's joining us for the Great Bead Extravaganza for this weekend? We have 14 presenters over the 2 days, 7 each day, and non-stop creativity, morning to night. Of course, if you are one of those really blessed people and actually have a life and things to go do, you can watch the replay of any of the videos at any time after this weekend, so you don't have to be glued to your screen if you guys have beautiful weather for this weekend, which I don't know what's going on over here. I think it's gonna rain. Haven't looked at the weather much. It's always a surprise. Oh, that's nice. Look, it hooked on here, so it's may or may not flip down to the bottom, but I think I can work with that. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Repeating on this other side. Yeah, just quiet for a second here as I focus on these. Oh. Hi, Hannah. My daughter Hannah says hello from the other side of the room. I love that. All right. Yes, Humblebeads is operated out of my home. It's a small family business. My husband and I run, and then our youngest, Vanj, is our intern who does all sorts of great projects for me and helps ship. And Vanj is over there counting beads right now as we update things on the website. I think I'm going to add these crazy fun little pink guys on the end too. It's something a little different for me. Not quite that bold and bright in my colors, but I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to do just one jump ring to attach these directly on here. Oh, Jonalyn, you get to go to a tea party for your weddings, for your niece's wedding shower. That sounds lovely. Oh, I'm not sure if that's gonna... Yeah, I was dreaming way too much that would fit on. So, I'm going to do a little wire wrapping, and then we'll attach it with the jump ring. I was planning to go visit my mom in between all my Great Bead Extravaganza things, but the nursing home that she's at has quite a few COVID cases running through at the moment as of yesterday. And that makes me a little nervous. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll go pick her up and take her somewhere. Because she can get free passes for a few hours. And roam the streets. And I'm gonna garden. Trying to ignore the mess that the roofers are in the middle of, giving us a new roof. Okay, so got that little guy on there. I think it's gonna go that way, and then if my jump ring has to go this way, then my loop needs to go left to right. Whew. Did you guys feel that? I just used all of my brain power for the day trying to figure that one out. Oh. Okay, and gotta do this messy because I don't know how to do it any other way. Alright, that looks good. Or good enough, as the case may be. Well, if nothing else, it's fun just to sit and design jewelry and chat with you guys for a little bit. I like that. Rosalinda, I am hearing that it's very contagious. And my mom has already had COVID twice at the nursing home and hospital over this last few months. So, like, Mom, stay in your room and don't go anywhere. It's because she only has 10 days before she can come home after 3 months in the hospital. So, just want her to stay safe. Okay. Just kind of making a big mess out of this. Oh well, you guys won't tell anyone, right? Oh, and for sure, I'm going to the farmer's market tomorrow. That's the #1 top priority on my list for tomorrow, is to go to the farmer's market. Because it's time to get all the fruits and vegetables from all the gardens. Because mine is not growing very quickly. I will be having an autumn harvest this year. I started late. And my herb garden is growing crazy. But my veggies taking their time. Okay. And I will be watching my TGBE friends do their presentations. Sitting out on my garden, watching away. I've been making jewelry for like 30 years, and every time I watch the presentations, I learn something new. And I think, how can I possibly still have so much to learn? So far to go still, but it's just such a super talented group of people that have been beading forever. And so, yeah, you guys will get a lot out of this weekend. And don't forget to go to the TGBE Facebook group and sign up for our drawing for this event. We all donated lots of goodies. I know I have a really nice collection of Humblebeads that I sent along in my little meadowlark bird patterns, so got lots of goodies there for you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna let this naturally fall and then swoop it over. Oh, and of course it's not gonna go over that big one. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, Brenda, the peaches. I know. I am disproportionately excited about peaches in Michigan. They are absolutely fabulous here in Michigan. In my little town of South Haven, one of the farmers actually developed Red Haven peaches, which are really popular and famous all over the world. And so that's when you go to the farmer's market, everyone's always asking, are the Red Havens in? That and sweet corn, the kind that's like yellow and white. I forget what they call that. That's another favorite. Okay. You know, I'm liking it. Something different and fun for me, and I'm digging it. These definitely have a front and a back side to them, my little drops, so I want to make sure that the part where the metalwork ended is going towards the back, or not the metalwork, but the wire work. And I am just using my finger because I really need a third hand to close that up, but we'll just pretend that it happened the right way. Okay, maybe I'll just let these guys... Do I want it to fall down there? No, because then you can't see it. All right. I know you guys all want to do a big sigh of relief when I make some progress. Okay, now I was thinking I do like this as a pillow, but could I do them as connectors on each side? How would that... Would I want to try that? What do you guys think? Oh, that's funny. Now you guys are all hungry for a good farmer's market salad, right? Okay. No. Just going through, yeah, there are so many great bead store owners that we have in the group. I think there's 6 or 7 bead store owners. And Andrew and William from Allegory Gallery are definitely some of my favorite peeps. Okay, I kind of want that to be there. Do I want it to be like that? Or my little pillow idea? Not sure. Yeah, I kind of like something in the mandala too, Stephanie. All right. Seeing what little comments I missed. Make sure I didn't miss anything super important. Jonalyn, you could totally color on, well, I'm not 100% sure. Jonalyn asks, have you ever colored on the brass components with Sharpies? And I have not, but I do have a bunch of Posca pens. Van, can you bring me one of my Posca pens? And Posca pens are acrylic markers that people use them to like paint on rocks and stuff. And I've been thinking maybe you could use the Posca pen on them. Plain chain or add beads. If you hang the flower, you tie to the sunflower. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe if I painted the sunflower.
Choose.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thanks. Okay, these aren't Poscas, but so this is a brand called Tule Art, and these are acrylic paint markers. So let's try one of those. See how it goes. Let me see if this is actually the color I want. And you can get these on Amazon. I'm just gonna take. You need to make sure it's gonna flow. So I just painted a little on there. I'm not sure if that's quite the color I want though. I use these for art and have a ton of fun playing with them. Maybe I will go with that first color. Yeah, I think I will go with that one. All right, so I'm gonna stick this on a piece of paper and color the petals. Oh yeah, okay. And these are another brand, and these are called Poscas. So you can get a set of Poscas. They have pastel Poscas that are really pretty, and they have all different colors with these Tule Art ones. And like I said, they are acrylic paint markers, so they're acrylic paint, and people use them to use it for art, but they also use them to do like the rock art where you paint the rocks. People use them to paint their skateboards, their shoes. So they're meant to be painted on things, and just something fun to try. But Jonlyn, I totally just get a practice one and try it with the Sharpie marker and see how it works. I'm not sure if it would rub off though. That's my only concern, if it would really be permanent. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a second. Put that out of the, well, we'll leave that there. That's a fun way to play with those. Yeah, definitely, that'll look cute, right guys? I like that. Then I could use these on the sides. So let me close these up and hope I don't make too big of a disaster. Maybe I can close it on. Well, we'll have to see how I do this. Okay, so for the Great Bead Extravaganza, we're having our little preview party tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And so we'll be sharing a preview of everyone's projects that they'll be working on, so you can get a nice little inside scoop of what's going to be the projects that everyone's creating. And also it's a great way to meet all the presenters if you're new. Let's see, that looks good. Will I be able to attach them? That's the question. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to slip in a skinny jump ring on each side of those. Let me try. Rosemary, I have 3 books that are available some places. They're all three are out of print now, so so that's a little tricky. We have wondering if I could. No. Jewelry Designs from Nature was my first book, and then Beautiful Elements was my second book, and then my final book, well, not my final book, my last book was The Bead Making Lab, and that's more of a mixed media beginner type book with all sorts of bead designs in it for making your own beads. Let's see. This did not go as planned, you guys. So I'm going to look on here and see what Jess did. And it looks like... Okay. Jess just did 2 sides. So maybe I just need to do my 2 sides a little tighter to hold that crystal in better. I feel like it's just going to slip right out. Okay. So folding that over as tight as I can. Oh, well, look at that. Heather, why you struggle so much? I don't know. And definitely look at like used book places now for those 3 books. I know they're getting a little harder to find. I am working on another book. It's not a bead book though. It's a book for creative entrepreneurs and how to find balance in your life as a creative person running a business. And it's very much about finding more of a purpose in your creative business and learning to have a more holistic look at your life as an artist instead of just as somebody making things to sell stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's actually going to be a journal. It has lots of prompts and fun things to work through, and I'm super excited about it. I'm in the middle of getting the proposal ready, so we'll have to see if it actually gets sold. That's the scary part. Okay. All right. Oh, nope, that just slipped right out. Is there an easier way to do this, guys? Is there some trick that I need to learn? Like hoping I don't crack the Rivoli trying to close it up nice and tight. The other one just seemed to be in there much more tighter. Stephanie, I need to get that set up where I can get the books printed on demand. I have not gotten that far in life yet. That's one of my goals. Things to accomplish. Okay, guys. That's just not working for me. And I'm kind of run out of time here, so I think I'm just gonna play and finish this off tomorrow. I didn't quite get a whole necklace done, but it is the end of our video because we're at the 1 hour mark. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. Definitely need to play with it more. Oh, maybe I'll go look up a tutorial on how to properly close the filigree around the rivolis, huh? Some days it's just the way it goes. Ooh, yeah, I don't think this marker's gonna work. Looks like it just popped right off. So I'm gonna wash that off and pull out my colorful soul, which we know is specifically formulated for Vintaj. And so I'll be getting out some colorful soul paints and repainting that. So that answered my question about the Posca markers, and I need to find a brighter color than that. All right, guys, that's my mess for today. I didn't get anything done. Oh well. That's okay. You guys don't mind. I will play with some more components from this box, and I'll share the finished design with you and see what else I can come up with. Maybe I'll make some things this weekend while I'm watching all the Great Bead Extravaganza shows. Okay, so don't forget to go to the group and don't forget to go to the group and enter for the drawing, because that is going to be an amazing drawing. They're giving away 3 of the packages with all the goodies. So yeah, sorry I didn't come up with anything finished, but it is what it is sometimes. I will probably, as soon as I get off, it'll all click in and I'll come up with something even better than where I was going. Isn't that just the way it goes? That's okay. All right, so Great Bead Extravaganza all weekend starting tomorrow. Look on the group for the times. I did not see what time the first presentation is. I think it's 11, but you definitely want to check it out first, because I'm pretty sure that Candy Coop, it's either Candy Cooper or Andrew and William that open up the show. So you want to take a look at that, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave comments and I will go through and answer questions. And just a little tidbit, a little information you might want to know. We are adding a bunch of new beads and restocking tons of our check glass. So I'm going to open my shop right after I get off this video. I had closed it for the day as we were adding inventory and doing some counting. And so, yeah, definitely have to do those Aztec suns for earrings, Lynn. That would be a great idea. Should have stuck with something simpler. Oh well. That's okay. You know what? I got to play with beads for an hour, and it felt really good to relax and just be creative. And so, sometimes it's not about the end product, is it, guys? Sometimes just the creating is the best part. And I'll go back and fix it up and make something out of it, but it wasn't quite gelling for me, so we'll have to see how I end up with it. It'll be a surprise. All right, guys. We'll see you on Sunday for the Great Bead Extravaganza. Again, on the website, humblebeads.com. I do have a few extra kits from the nautical knots, so I'll be putting those up. And then I have lots and lots of humble beads in stock right now that we have on the website. And I'll have these disc beads that I showed you today, and those red kind of poppy looking these guys. They could be used as a bracelet or a necklace, so something fun. All right, thanks guys. I will see you on Wednesday next week, also for the next Bead Table Wednesday. But of course, I really hope to see you on Sunday for my presentation. All right, you guys have a good weekend. Do something fun. Enjoy a little bit of sunshine. Eat some peaches or some corn. All right, guys, I'll talk